Hi there, today I'd like to share with you some thoughts on why you should and how you can fire problem clients. If you've been in business a while, you probably know that there are times when you get clients that quite frankly are nothing but a pain in the rear. And to be honest, most of these clients are not worth keeping because they cause you stress, they take up more time than they're worth, it takes up mental space to deal with them, you're constantly firefighting, constantly justifying your position as a supplier, and to be honest, you as a business owner, and especially if you're self-employed and it's just you simply don't need this stuff. So I've always been a big fan of ditching crappy clients. Now, if you're new in business, now this can be really tough because if you don't have that many clients or customers, then getting rid of one or two could be quite a blow. But I promise you, the sooner you get to grips with this, the better off you and your business long term will be. Now this has come about because in my last business, my website design business, I genuinely had some crap clients and I fired a few. There was one example where one of my clients wanted stuff doing on his website for a press release that was going out on Sunday, but he didn't send me the information until Friday evening. I'd gone home, shut up the office for the weekend, and then he left me a really snotty voicemail message at like 11:30 on a Saturday night because I'd not responded. And this was, this wasn't this was just the tip of the iceberg. He'd been a bit of an, I'd like to say arsehole, probably a reasonable description, for some time. So on Monday morning, I phoned him back and I simply said, I don't appreciate you sending me leaving me snotty voicemails. You should know that our office hours are 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and I no longer want to work with you. And all of a sudden, he was shocked. What do you mean you don't want to work with me? I'm paying you. And I said, yes, you are, but you're not paying me to answer the phone at 11:30 on a Saturday night or pick up your emails at 7:30 on a Friday night. So that's it. I'm going to send you all your stuff. You're fired as a client. I don't want to deal with you. Happy to send all your stuff to your new website guy. Interestingly enough, I didn't hear anything from him for a while, and then about a year later, he tried reconnecting with me on LinkedIn saying his business has changed and he wants to work with me. And the answer was just simply no. But to be honest, it was such a relief, simply because I no longer had that client giving me grief, harassing me, making unreasonable demands, taking up mental space and stressing me out. I just ditched him. There was another example of a client who actually beat me to it. We'd been building his website for a while and he kept changing his mind, changing the colours, changing the layout, wanted to add this, wanted to add that. And we kept adding stuff to the fee as much as we could, but it was just a faff. It was taking up a disproportionate amount of time. And it took bloody ages to get anywhere. So in the end, he sent me an email saying, I got to my desk on a Monday morning and he'd sent me an email saying, I know it's taken too long. I don't think you're up to the job. I no longer want to work with you. And I sent it, and I literally felt like phoning him up and saying, damn, that was good timing because I was going to fire you this week anyway. And to be honest, I wasn't heartbroken. I wasn't nasty about it. I helped move his website and all of the stuff over to his new guy. And I just washed my hands and said, you know what? Good luck. I don't need this. Now, the thing is, there's been a handful of times like this. No, I don't go out of my way to piss off clients. That's just silly. But at the end of the day, some people are just dickheads. And you have to accept that you're going to find them. You will happen upon them. And they will inflict their stupidity upon you. And I would say, have near zero tolerance for this. Save yourself the stress. Save yourself the heartache. Don't give them mental space. Get rid of them. Really, it will do you a massive favour. And I know this is countercultural. You should do all you can to keep your clients happy and whatnot. But that doesn't mean it should come at your expense. Doesn't mean that it should come at the expense of your stress levels and your mental well-being. So simply don't do it. Now, one of the things you can do, and I've done this to a particular client who was giving me grief, just as an experiment, but I've only done it once, but I know a few people have done it a lot. And that's to increase your fees to problem clients, to the point where eventually they become, well, maybe no less a problem, but a hell of a lot more profitable. So it kind of makes up for the grief that you're getting because you're being paid quite well. And eventually they may well realise that you're actually quite expensive and they'll go somewhere else. Either way, you're a winner, you've earned some money and you've got rid of a rubbish client. Now that's actually quite a good strategy, quite a well-known strategy to price yourself out of a client, simply because then if they do stay, You're actually getting generously paid for what you're doing for them. Another thing you need to do as well is to limit the scope of what it is you are doing for these clients. Now, I've been guilty in the past of having far too woolly a definition, work spec for what we're going to do. And then, of course, it drifted and it expanded and the project scope kept going up and up and up. And I was guilty of not managing that particularly well. So make sure that your T's and C's are particularly well defined. What you're going to do for people is well defined and clearly understood by the client. If they are a problem, try and price them out of it. And if push comes to shove, just fire the buggers. Just get rid. At the end of the day, you don't need it. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that gives you some hope if you do have problem clients. You don't have to keep all clients at all costs. Simply don't. It's your choice. It's your business. You get to choose who you do business with. It really is that simple. Simple, yes. Easy, often no. So go out there and do it. Have a think. Do you have clients who are quite frankly not worth keeping? They're more stress, hassle and worry than they are worth. But that's it with me. I hope that's hit the nerve with you. If you have any questions, please just let us know in the comments below. It would be great to hear from you. And remember to subscribe, like, share, etc. It would be good to have you on board as a fan. But that's enough from me. I really appreciate you watching. Thanks a lot and bye for now.